Everybody come in, everybody to the party.
Well, hello there, my little wieners, or my little darlings, as I like to call you. Welcome to a slightly different video today. Because of the time of the year, I just need to take it a bit easier, okay? And I also want to take this moment of this time of the year to say thank you sincerely to all of you who have watched any of my videos, not just the Warframe content, but any of the playthroughs I've been doing throughout the last year or two, supporting me from the get-go, liking my videos, commenting on them, subscribing to my channel, and just generally being awesome. And for those of you who came to the Discord and have helped grow that little family over there, and it is mainly Warframe, yes, but there are other games that we can partake in, I just want to say a big fat thank you. And this video is just showcasing some of my Discordians stroke viewers backrooms in Warframe 1999. Obviously, I know they will have decorated their orbiters, but as we were discussing, we don't all have all of the stuff and the things replicated, so we've had to undecorate our orbiters, stroke the Zariman quarters, and use those things to fill up our back rooms. So it's still a work in progress for a lot of us, but I just want them to see their back rooms on the screen and put their names on the screen and say thank you to them, those who participated. So without further ado, let's have a look, shall we, what other people have been getting up to. So first up, we headed to the lovely Blackbeard's backroom, and it's got a very similar decor to mine, and I noticed a lot of people went for a darker colour background wall. Not everyone, but this one has the black ceilings as well, and I really like it. And Blackbeard decided to have Titania out, all of his mastery rank discs, and a beautiful picture of Ember's cake. A beautiful wisp just hanging about the place. I really love seeing other people's fashion frame on show, and here we have the beautiful Ember. And apologies if the colours aren't quite popping as they do on your screens, my dear viewers, stroke Discordians. It's just I have effects on my my game, so when I was recording it I was like, I wonder if this actually looks like how they meant it to. And anyway, we headed downstairs, and there was a purple squirty wordy thing on the wall just behind the mannequin's head, and I actually asked Blackbeard what that was, and apparently it is a Wave Rider linked thingamajigger, which makes sense because I've never completed that in all the years I've been playing Warframe, so that reminds me I must. And there's another one here floating above the table. That's definitely a Wave Rider. I recognise that from Fortuna. And we have Ureli Noggle on the table, which we had a good look at. And then I was drawn to these bright pictures because against the black background they really popped out, and I really like the pink with the black on the Atomicycle, and I love this little extra detail on the pillar here. It's very cozy, it's very homely, it's not too dark and dingy like mine is, so I'm kind of thinking about changing the colours. Anyway, Blackbeard, it was lovely hanging out with you in your back room. Your Titania looks fantastic, and thank you for being a member of my Discord and just always being up for the grind. And the next member we're going to look at is Miss Mischief, and she has got, I think this is the new Nova skin here, and it's kind of the same vibe as Arthur here, the purples and the blacks and the silvers. Very, very nice, easy on the eyes. And Miss Mischief, I think, had left a lot of the original decor upstairs, added some greenery. We'll see more of that in a minute. I believe this is Gauss, and look how handsome, beautiful. And this is Volt again with a very similar colour scheme, which really catches my eye. Love the pulsating purple colours, and as you can see there's some greenery going on down here, which kind of made me sad because it's Duviri stuff, I believe, and I don't do Duviri, and now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to do Duviri to get the greenery because I really like the greenery. And the main wall is covered over. I didn't realise it until I edited it. I love the Atomicycle skin. That's the exact same skin I've got. And this diagram here, I think it's an Arcwing diagram. I believe I haven't seen it before. So there's loads of things I'm seeing in my Discordians and viewers backrooms that I haven't seen. I don't know existed. I'm sure some of them are kind of rare drops from Twitch dev streams and things like that. But the other thing I really liked is this wall partition here and more Duviri stuff. But the wall partitions really made it feel very cozy and homely. And if I can do that, then I might have a fiddle. I may try it. And what I really liked is that you can just hang out. And Miss Mischief is in, I believe that's a Proteus skin, and it is fine. I love these Proteus skins. So thank you, Miss Mischief, for having me around. And I may copy your design on blocking off these walls. I did try it, but I couldn't get it right. So I'm going to give it a go. And next up we have the lovely Treori, our fearsome, feisty, sarcastic Scottish lady. And she's got this beautiful sort of peppermint green on her atomicycle. And she also had a little trail of the Hex Syndicate member Noggles for us all to find, which she's now going to have to move them because you're all going to see where they are. But it took me a moment before I actually filmed this to figure out where the heck they were. It was really fun. So we found Arthur, and then up on the wall there's these two little glowy glassy lights that are Amir's eyes. And we found him. And then there's Quincy in the bookcase because he likes to read. I don't know if you've been following the lore. And then I popped over to say hi to the Cooper because he had a party hat on before Treori said he was just like a Rudolph with a bright red nose. And then we find Letty in another little bookcase just hiding out there. And I believe I couldn't figure out if this was a Valkyr skin on the plinth behind us. Who is that? I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I don't recognise that skin. And then we've got some wall art here and some bits and bobs. The telly is on, you know, relaxation. And then we find Arthur's sister Eleanor just hiding out up here. That was so sneaky. It took me so long to find some of these, and the final one was almost impossible to find. And this, I believe, is that a Nova skin? It is. I like that. I like the blue. And then we've got a little Eleanor, I think Articular, that she shrunk down, and it's just literally an exact copy of her Eleanor skin that she had on when I visited, and it was awesome. This poster kind of upset me because I didn't have it, and apparently it was a Twitch drop. Luckily, it was in the market, and I went and bought it straight after this because I was like, what is this? It's so cool. So I've put that up on my intro and outro screen for the next video. And then she put the little floofs of the Hex Syndicate up, and Amir's on the floor because apparently he's naughty. And we also had Kume up there. Don't know if you caught that. And then if you look up, there is the final Hex Syndicate member in the form of Owie. That took me and many other people in our Discord so long to freaking find Treori, and she's just there giggling. I don't know if she's a genius or if she's just mean. Anyway, thank you so much for having me over, Treori. And next up we have the lovely CWolfxUK, a more recent member but very dedicated to the Warframe cause and always up for the grind. And it was this thing immediately that caught my eye. It's so pretty and I'm sad. Do you know why? Because it's a Duviri item and I haven't made any progress in Duviri. So I feel like, because I'm a kleptomaniac, in the new year I'm going to have to bite the bullet and do some more Duviri content. I just don't want to, but I'm going to try my hardest to enjoy it. The other thing we found before we get into the decor is that when Wolf popped into his operator, I couldn't see him. I could only see him in the mirror. Don't know if that's a known glitch, but I wanted to show Wolf in the video as well because I was like, I don't think he thinks I'm going mad. But I couldn't see him in the room. I could only see his operator bowing at me in the mirror. It was quite funny. And I noticed later on when I'm in a different person's back room, I tried to pop into my operator and it completely broke everything. I couldn't. And it also forced the host to be in their operator as well. And it just all went terribly wrong. Anyway, there you go. A little bit of mutual bowing with our beloved Wolf in his beautiful Mirage skin. And now let's have a proper little look around. And here we're looking at Wolf's brand new Valkyr skin, I believe, and it is a pop-in. I love seeing people getting passionate about their favourite frames. I don't really play Valkyr much, and here is Hildryn, our beloved muscle mama. I do love a bit of Hildryn, with lovely wall art popping in the background on the dark background. And then we played around with the new emotes. This was Arthur's emote, and I believe this must be Quincy's emote because it's got the sniper rifle in it, so we had a bit of fun with that. And then, you know, I had a bit of reading on the old coffee table here, and then it clocked that Wolf had created this Inaros kind of shrine tribute, which I don't have this. I don't have this sarcophagus. I don't have it. And I love the wall art in the background. There's loads of stuff, and this colour, look at it. It popped. I really love this colour. All of a sudden I'm thinking black walls and that colour on the floor. And I forgot to mention on the previous ones the Helminth names. I was really interested by Helminth names. And this one was called Bob, which made me think of Blackadder, made me laugh. I think Treori's was Proto Cupcake, but I don't know about Mischief and Blackbeard's. If you want to let us know in the comments, please do. I'm always up for inspiration. And as you can see, Wolf is a curator of all things animals, and this very special Excalibur here on the right. I think the other one he said was a deck skin, but this glowy red one and the teal really caught my eye. I really love that, and absolutely 10 out of 10 for support for my Coffee Barbarian YouTube and Discord. Wolf, thank you very much for putting this, and it's like a little shrine. It's so pretty, and the golden hand there holding on to his, is it the Sharwin, or I can't remember what it's called, the little musical instrument, which Wolf plays for me in a moment. But I had my sound settings turned down, Wolf, so we'll just pretend there was music coming out, but I danced anyway. I thought this was so pretty, and obviously I'm a little bit biased here. I was going to use this as the intro, and I was like, maybe this is a bit too egotistical, I'm not sure. And as you can see, we have the lovely red, I think that's purple, pop-in on the Atomic Cycle with some little hearts in the background and some more Noggles. Oh, the Noggle statues are just so freaking cute. They just always catch my eye, and I've always got to see what everyone's got because I don't have all the Noggles. I was very lucky at the beginning of my playthrough on PC. People gifted me a lot of Noggles. Very generously, very kindly. And why have you stopped doing that? I'm joking. I'm not joking. It is Christmas after all, right? No, I am joking. I don't need them. Honestly, keep your plat. And Wolf actually was the only person that asked to come back to my back room and have a little wander around, because even though you've seen it on the screen, as he said, it is very different when you're there in person, so to speak, in your Warframe, and you can have a little mooch around. So Wolf, thank you so much for your time. This was a blast, and I really, really love this floor colour, I have to say. And next up we have JT1802, also known as Borkster1802, I think over on, I want to say Twitch, potentially, maybe a bit of a streamer. Go and check it out. And as you can see, we can see the operator in the mirror. We can only see it in the mirror. I find that really intriguing. And I was reassured the table was a temporary thing. Now, I stared at this. Is this Caliban? I was like, which Warframe skin is this? It's harder for me to make out on the screen, but I love all these little details. It's so cozy wozy in here with the chandelier hanging down. We've got Kume here with some wall art behind us. I love a bit of Kume, very pretty. There's more wall art here, but there's also all the Noggles on the table. I love the Hex Noggles. I haven't got them. Oh my goodness, I want them so badly. And all the floofs. I've got an Arthur floof, so I can't complain too much. And we've got Hydroid. I believe that's Hydroid. I could be wrong. And I was told by JT that the wall was inspired by me in my video. And I love the fact people have been using glowy coins for the helmet to make it look like it's got a cute little face. I think that was inspired by Rage over on our Discord. And the Atomicycles are loving the muted colours, and I just need to take a moment to appreciate how much effort must have gone into getting those pictures on that wall partition just right. You know what it's like. I really like this. It just felt really cozy and really warm and homely. I can't explain this one. It drew me in. And then, because we sat down and we chilled out for a bit. I just love it. I freaking love it. And I just noticed they've got a chair in front of their PC table, which is exactly what I've done as well, because, you know, why not? And we just sat here and chatted for a bit. And it's just awesome. It's such a wonderful, lovely feeling to be able to sit down and just have a chinwag with your fellow framers, because we're always so busy, like, killing stuff. Right? So thank you, JT, for inviting me over. And here we have Raven next, also known as WolfxUK, and I love this vibe. It's very cozy. Now, I can't remember what the original decor was, but I like the red with the black background. Now, the other thing is, I kind of vaguely, is this Valkyr or is this Banshee? I feel like it's Banshee. I feel like it's a Banshee skin. I'm not very good. Let me know in the comments. And I really like this display here with Kume and the red background with the blue, is it Nihil, the blue thingy-majigger popping in the background there. The wall art, it really pops, don't you think? And I think this is Necros, I believe. And I like the picture in the background. Again, I don't have this picture. Where's it from? What is it? Is it just in the market? Is it a special thing? There's so many cool things I don't have. Is that Styanax? No, that's Oberon. Is that Oberon? Anyway, yeah, this is what I spent my whole afternoon doing, my whole day. Like, looking at other people's wall art and things and stuff and going, yeah, I don't have this. And Raven was just having a little bop here. We did actually have a little dance party at some point, which I'll invite you to at the end. But it was it was just so much fun having a wander around. Now, I don't know if it's the black background, but don't you think it looks cozy and warm and delicious? And I really do love the purple on the Atomicycles. Myself and my Discordians and a lot of my viewers seem to have a lot of this like same taste in colours. Or I just see what they've done and I really like it. Like this whole atmosphere draws my eye. It just feels warm, rich and cozy. And this thing here caught my eye. It's a drinks machine. I want it. Raven assured me it was given free as a sort of rank up reward at the Zariman. So now I have to go to the Zariman and go and get the things and the stuff from there. Honestly, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm grinding out all the syndicates so I can buy all the stuff and things to fill my back room with delicious gorgeousness that I saw when I was wandering around other people's back rooms, and I'm a kleptomaniac and I can't help myself. Okay. I really had a blast hanging out at Raven's. We had a dance party. I'll show you some more of that at the end. We invite some people over. We're just, you know, big kids. Anyway, on to the next one. Raven, thank you so much for inviting me over for a dance party, by the way. And next up is our beloved Count Von Dread, also known as Dreadlord. Count is one of the most patient people I've ever met. He's a Greek Australian and his Calervo is on fire, by the way. Love that skin. It's very glowy. I like it. And we've got a wisp here. And what's better than one wisp? Two! He's got two wisps up in his back rooms. Obviously a wisp fan. But Count is always there to laugh at us and with us. Literally like Dracula. That's why he's called the Count. And honestly, these cavat floofs absolutely tickled me pink. And not only did he have one row, yeah, that's right, he had two, like bookends either side of this balcony. I didn't tell him at the time, but I almost peed myself laughing when those little glowy green eyes caught my eye. And heading on down the stairs, I was so sad that I couldn't pet his pet. Like, why can't I pet his pet? And all of Count's mastery rank titles there on the wall. And I really do like the dark background with these light. The light that comes from these pictures makes them really pop. And look at this very impressive array of floofs and noggles. And oh my goodness, I stood here for quite some time trying to look at every single one to see what I don't have. But it was lovely. And in that little aspect there, it looked like Arthur had Eleanor's ponytail sticking out the back of his head, which I became mildly obsessed with. And I really like the shiny kind of teal blue colour popping out there on the Atomicycle, popping out from the red. And these again are very bright. I love the brightness of them against the dark background. And it looks like you've got a little collector's wall going on as well here, so eventually those are going to be filled up. Why does that one look like Spider-Man on the bottom right there? Is it just me? So Count, thank you so much for inviting me over, and also thank you so much for your patience on the Discord, because we ask a lot of questions over there, and Count is awesome at tech help as well, so he's been helping me sort out some of my OBS settings as well, which I still have to tweak. So thank you, Count. I do appreciate all of your help and your patience and your slightly wicked evil Dracula laugh. I think we can all appreciate that. And obviously I've saved the best for last. In this video, there are so many people in my Discord that are amazing, and my viewers obviously, but I couldn't fit them all in, and they're not all free to do the recording. But this is Miss Rosie Dovah, and that wisp that we just saw, beautiful. Really was very taken with that. Quite upset that I don't have the Deviri greenery, but I just wanted to say about Miss Rosie, she's been here pretty much from the get-go in my Discord. And no matter what, she's up for the grind. She's got a wicked sense of humour. She's one of the most sarcastic people I've ever met. She's always ready to snack while she's gaming. A girl after my own heart. Oh, and even though she's got a Siren in her back room, they all know I can't stand Siren. I'll forgive you, Rosie, because it's you and you're a sweetheart. And again, she's gone for a dark background with the red brick wall, and it makes everything pop. So there's a lot of glowy ornaments that you can have in your Orbiter backroom or Zariman quarters. And with the ability to make things in the background darker, it makes these glowy things pop right on out. And Miss Rosie had hidden a few things in her helmet room as well. Not many people had, and you can barely see them, but you have to really sneak around and have a look. But she's got her little mini eidolons in here and some floofs. And I kept looking around like, is this a floof? This is the floof here. And look how glowy it is with all of her flowers. I'm guessing the more flowers you have means the higher you've ranked your helmet potentially. And I really do love the new helmet kind of vibe and the skin in this back room area. And there were some sneaky, creepy things. The Knights of Narberus kind of mobile thing that Grandma gives you at Halloween under the stairs. Creepy. And quite rightly, Miss Rosie has displayed all of her hard-earned mastery rank slates upon the wall above that lovely glowy neon pair of wings. And I think Miss Rosie got stuck around MR8 for a while, but now she's absolutely blazing through the ranks. And I love these Ireton sculptures on the table. It's just beautiful and glowy, and seeing a bit of movement as well brings life into your back room or your orbiter or your Zariman quarters, wherever you're going to put them. And I really coveted this. I do have 1 or 2 of these, but it's not Earth. You get these little planet sculptures from completing Steel Path planets. Once you've done all the nodes on that planet, I tend not to complete them very often because I can't stand doing the Arcwing ones, mainly because I'm rubbish at it and I haven't worked on my Arcwing. It's my fault. I know, I'll sort it out. And I love the purple again with the blue. I love it. I love the black background with these glowy lit up kind of pictures. We've got more noggles. I don't know if you've seen all the noggles as we were going around. There's a lot of them. Hex noggles and floofs. One can never have too many floofs. And this looks like a Zariman sculpture, so I don't have these, so I need to work on these immediately, forthwith. Loving the picture gallery up there on the nice red brick, actually. It's very glowy as well, isn't it? And I could spot an Arthur floof to my right there. When I was actually recording, I didn't spot everything, but here we go. Nice little pan around of this cozy, warm, but vibrant area. And then Miss Rosie and I got a bit distracted with the ball. Now I have 2 of these in my, my back room. So I got a bit distracted, but whilst I'm distracted kicking the ball around, I just want to say a massive thank you to people like Miss Rosie for generally being awesome, for always having my back, for supporting me, for watching my videos, for liking my videos and commenting, and also being a huge integral part of the Discord family. Now I know it's all sounding very sentimental, but for somebody like me who didn't think I could make my little dream come true of becoming a YouTube content creator with any type of viewership, to have these people sticking by me through my thick and my thin, and you know, my doubts and my confidence and my dips and my, you know, peaks, is invaluable, and I don't think they quite realize it. So I wanted to make this little video to say thank you from the bottom of my shriveled up heart for making it possible for me to make videos that people are going to watch, and for sticking by me, and for helping grow my channel for me and with me, and just generally being awesome people. And that being said, if you're not one of those people in my Discord or my viewership, please feel free to come and join in, because you're more than welcome. It's a very chilled out atmosphere. I don't yell a lot. There's not a lot of craziness going on this channel. We're just a bunch of gamers. We're a bunch of nerds and we're not ashamed of it. So feel free to come and join on in. And as you can see, a little dance party ensued. I think this was either Raven's place, I can't remember, but it was myself, Raven, Treori and Blackbeard all joining in on the fun. And then we all realised that I wasn't recording for quite some time. We had to start again, so thanks guys for your patience. And then we headed to the Holvania Mall, which is, unfortunately, the stage is now the spawn-in point once you've completed missions and things, and when you go to Holvania. But we got on the stage and had a little bop anyway, like, treat yourself, right? So, my darlings, I just want to say, this is not my normal video, but as we are between kind of Christmas and New Year, I just want to take the moment really to thank all of you. Every single one of you, even if you haven't liked my videos or commented on them, even if you're just present for this one and you bog off again, thanks for being here for the moment. But if you're one of those people that have stuck around, whether you interact with me or you're on my Discord or not, I just want you to know that I appreciate you. And my long-term goal for this channel is to do good things. I was inspired by people obviously like Markiplier and Fooster and Fisk, and they bring nothing but joy and happiness, and people that are in a very good financial position like Markiplier due to YouTube viewership is able to hand stuff back to the community and help out and donate to charities and do so many amazing good things. And if I can ever find myself in a similar position, then just know that good things will ensue. And in the meantime, I just hope that I can bring a teeny tiny ounce of joy, or even just distraction, to the mundaneness that is normal everyday life that we all slog through. But you know, it's good to find the positives, isn't it? And all I got to do is hop on my Discord or go to my channel and read the comments, and I find those good things every single day. Thanks to you guys. So long may it continue. 2 years in almost, I think, to this channel, and we've got over 4,000 subs, and we're growing slowly but surely. We're doing it the hard way. Oh yes, I'm just going to keep on grinding these videos out. I have some more plans for the new year. There will always be Warframe videos around because I love this game. I'm not going anywhere. There's so much content, I assume, coming up, and there's so many things I need to edit and post as I talk about this right now, and I've got other games I want to do playthroughs of that are just sat in my library collecting dust, ready to go. And if you've got any suggestions, I'm always open to those. In the meantime, my darlings, thank you so much for joining me in this little homage to my viewers and my Discordians. And if you'd like to take part in the next one, just come and join the Discord and we'll chat about it. And if I can put something together for you and put your names on the screen and make you happy, then Coffee Barbarian will try and make that happen for you. Okay, my darlings. So, in the meantime, thank you so much for being here. I really do hope to see you again in the next one, no matter what it may be. But in the meantime, you take care now and goodbye.